Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. I'm here to present my report, Region 8, Eastern Visayas. So, for the introduction, Region 8 or Eastern Visayas is administrative region, the Philippines located on the easternmost part of the Visayas Island group, made up of the islands of Samar, Leyte, and Biliran. The provinces that included here is Biliran, Eastern Samar, Leyte, Northern Samar, Ormoc, Samar, Southern Leyte, Tacloban. Waray-Waray, the regional lingua franca primarily spoken in Samar Northern, Samar, Eastern Samar, and Northern and Eastern Leyte. Cebuano is spoken in Southern Leyte and the western parts of Leyte and Biliran, with some dialects also spoken in other parts of the Philippines. Cultural and demographic highlights. Dominant ethnic group. The Waray people are the dominant ethnic group, speaking the Waray language, which is part of the Visayan language family. Crafts. The region is known for intricate crafts like banig weaving from Bisay and knife making from Karigara. For food, culinary treasures include tamolos, moron, and binagol. For festivals, celebration are vibrant and diverse. Example include the Leyte Kasadyaan Festival, the Bagasumbol Festival in Naval, and the Sangyaw Festival in Tacloban City. For economic overview, agriculture, the economy is heavily reliant on agriculture. Key products included rice, corn, coconut, and sugarcane. Eastern Visayas is the top producer of abaca and the third largest coconut growing region in the Philippines. Services, the services sector is a major revenue source as of 2024 service, made up 54.2% of Eastern Samar GDP and included trade, transportation, accommodation, food, services, education, and public administration. Tourism is also a significant contributor. Of the story, Ang Matapuhin by Lope K. San. Damong makahiya na munting masanggi, nangungumpiss na buong nakikimi. Matalsikan lamang hamog na kontit halik ng amihay, mamigla sa dampi. Mga kinaliskis na dahoy tutupit tila totoong lantat na unsyami. Mutyang balintataw na buwang maningning, sa salang mabirong masayang hangi pipikit na agad sa likod ng dilim. Panakaw-nakaw na sa lupay titingin sa tanaw ng ulap at panganorin. Malinaw na batis ng mainhing bukal na napalalabong bagyang ulan, kahit dahong tuyo na malaglag lamang ay nagdaramdam ng tila na sugatan. Isang munting bato sa kanya'y mangalaw ay dumarating na at titigilan. Damong makahiya na munting masanggi, nanguyumpis na't buong nakikimi. Matingkad na kulay na mayuming sutlang, kay sarap damitan at napakagara. Munting mapatakan ng hamog uluha ay natulukot na't agad namumutla. Na lalabong salang malibang ansa tagwang sadyay, pinamahamahayan ng ipis at tanga. Kalapating puti may batik sa pakpak, munting makalayay malayo ang lipad. Habang masaganang sariling pugad ay napakaamo at di lumayas. Ngunit pag sa palay ay minsang manalat, sa may alagad man ay nagmamailap. O pusong tampuhin ang langit ng buhay ay wala sa pusong laging mapagdamdam. Hindi nagluluwat ang kapayapaang mamamahay sa palad na hubad, sa lumbay lalo sa pag-irog ang tampoy di bagay kan ning mayat maya at nakakamatay. So the moral lesson that I learned into this poem is harmful words can hurt. Speaking ill of the others can cause harm to their reputation, relationship, and even their well-being. Gabo by Carlos A. Angeles. The batteringlessness of the sea insists a tidal fury upon the beach. At Gabo, in its pure consistency, havocs that wasteland and within its reach brutal the day-long bashing of its heart against the seascape, where for miles around, farther than sight itself, the rockstone part and drop into the element wood, the waste of century is grey and dead, and neutral where the sea has beach and brine. where the split salt of its heart lies spread among the dark habiliments of time. The vital splendor misses, for here at Gabu, where the ageless tide recurs all things forfeited are most loved and dear, it is the sea pursues a habit of shore. So for the moral lesson that I learned here in Gabo is resilience and perseverance. The poems, this fiction of the relentless sea waves teach us about the importance of resilience and perseverance in the face of challenges like the waves that continue to pound against the shore. We can face difficulties with determination and persistence. So thank you guys for listening to my report.